You feel that?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Was working on this film like the most intense field trip you'd ever been on at the time? I mean, because you were a kid.
I was only 12 when we filmed this movie, and what an adventure to step into. Little did I know what I was in for when Steven invited me to come by his office and asked me, Ariana, are you busy this summer?
It's quite a summer vacation. He had said that he was treating it like he wanted to treat it like a kid who was really excited about dinosaurs. Did it feel like that on the set?
Absolutely. It really, really did. And I've thought about it, and I feel like what Steven did is that he created the world that he'd always wanted to experience. And he wanted to experience it as a child. And he actually gave that gift to Joey and me as young actors. For us to have the opportunity to step onto that movie set, it was like stepping into another world.
There's a lot of vividly memorable scenes in Jurassic Park, obviously, but maybe none more so than Lex and the T-Rex in the car. And he compared your scream to the hugely famous Fay Wray scream from the 1933 King Kong. Did you guys work on different kinds of screams? Did you vary your screams?
That's a really good question. No, Steven and I never had any kind of screaming workshop or anything together where he tried to get me to scream in different ways. He directed us without really directing us very much, and he just wanted me to be natural and to be how I was, and that was how I screamed when I was terrified, and so that's what he wanted. And I'll never forget the day that he brought Fay Wray over to the set and introduced her to me as from one screamer to another. What a moment.
Looking at that BTS footage, you would see why you were terrified. Some of those stunts looked insane for a 12-year-old. But talk about the puppets. Do you think that it made a huge difference having the practical puppets right there, the huge T-Rex?
Oh, a complete difference in having the experience of the puppets there. I can't even call them puppets because they were so real, but to have them there to relate to was a tremendously helpful thing for an actor, not to have to imagine and invent completely what you're responding to.
Did the stunts ever get dangerous?
No, the stunts never got dangerous. I always wanted to do all the stunts, and I would always request that because I enjoyed the fact that my character got to be so physical and do so many interesting things. But occasionally they would have to get the gymnast in to do some of it.
Well, she was a little bit different than the Lex in the book. You know, she was a little more of a go-getter, a little bit more, she took kind of control. Did you guys talk about that at all and the difference that made in the story?
It did, and actually that happened before I even got involved and on the set. Steven already had in mind that he wanted to change the character of the girl and give her more to work with rather than having her be the young brat. She got to be the older sister and have the expertise when it came to the computers and show that it's okay for a girl to be knowledgeable in fields like that, and that it's okay for her to save the day. And I got to do that.
When you look back on this now, does it really feel like one of the most significant moments in your life, or is that kind of our perspective looking in? I mean, do you have a different view on that than maybe I do?
No, you're probably imagining maybe I would say, oh, no, it was just another movie and I was just experiencing that, but no, I have to say it was really significant for me and I'll never forget it. It was incredibly enriching just to have that opportunity as a young actor to be part of this project and to work with Steven. I mean, the whole feeling of the place on the set, the way everyone worked together. Steven picks people that he wants to work with again and again and again, and you could feel that on the set. It was like a family. And then to have the opportunity to be directed by him was absolutely stunning.